Oh, man. I got a confession to make. I recorded a whole part running down in the mines. There's nothing in them. Well, I mean, there's the same stuff that's been trying to kill me up until now, but there's nothing in them. And I didn't really say anything useful, except I'm sorry, and I'm still running in circles, and I still don't know what's going on, and why can I not figure out a game that was programmed in, like, what, 87? Or something like that? So I got out of the mine, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna cut right there. We're gonna sit down on a stump. We're gonna look at the stars. We're gonna have ourselves a nice long talk with a grilled cheese sandwich. And while I came out fuller for the experience, I didn't emerge any wiser. So obviously I must be missing something. If this were an RPG Maker game, there's a trigger that I have not trug. There is something I have not done. So I'm trying to go back and think to all the people that would be important to the story flow of the game. All like 2 of them. And, you know, one of them's dead, but maybe if I look in the house. Maybe if I loot through her things. Maybe if I give myself a reading. That's the plan. Is it yeah, it still gleams. That's kind of cool. Her sacred pot contained the one clue I needed to progress. She has a backup crystal ball. So is that like her work crystal ball? And then when she's doing readings for herself, she goes to this one? Or maybe it's like, this is her public Wi-Fi, and this is actually her router, you know? Sorry, I'm still coming... I'm still... I'm still trying to overcome a cough. I had a spot of strep throat, and it wasn't a pretty ordeal. It had me down for about a week of just, like, couldn't record anything. That's alright, though. I'm gonna stick my sword obnoxiously in this guy's ear. Went in that mine? What about the monsters? Sneaking around, eh? I got you. Yeah. So you like my sword? Gently pressed up against your blushing cheeks? I know Adol's not the prettiest guy, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't need 5 beers. He's like, oh boy, this guy in plate mail's giving me the lusty eye. I better. He's like, I better put on some big beer goggles tonight. I'm Asteria's foremost tour guide. Well, chest, huh? Someone at the localization team took the day off. Or at least I used to be. That blasted storm wall and all the monsters have driven me right out of business. What's the point of being a tour guide when everyone knows everyone knows how to get around in the 18 by 18 grid? There was an odd old man who wanted to tour the mountain ruins. This was before the storm wall. Let me guess, he was handsome and he had a black cape. He seemed to be a scholar and said he planned on investigating Darm Tower. I hope he's okay. You know, thanks to Final Fantasy II, every time I see a woman dressed like a dancer, I think that they're just gonna spontaneously like burst into song and dance like, hey, wanna check out my dance? And like you're in this town and this quiet, restful music's playing, and then all of a sudden the entertainer kicks on at like 3,000 decibels. That poor fortune teller, who died so young. Alright, do you guys have anything useful? Bartender. Yeah, stop by more often. A little worried about the taste. And, drank too much. Alright, see ya. Saw that poet girl. She was just staring at the mountainside. Oh, so maybe if I was too stupid... Hey, bro, you want a drink too? I'm not gonna offer you one, I'm just asking, because I'm an asshole. Maybe Rhea actually has something to do with the plot? I can only hope. Alright, Rhea, you obviously have something to do with the plot, so it's time to call you out. Alright? You're the Dungeon Master player character. Ague Bidet. That is just... I'm sorry. That's like something you scream falling down a flight of stairs in the middle of the night going to go pee. Well, okay, maybe I have more experience falling down the stairs than you do, but breaks my heart. Oh, thank you for finding my harmonica. Alright, bag you bagaga. Gag boot dag. Okay, well, let me think. There's no one in that starter. It's so sad I can't remember the name of the port town that I started the game in. But I can't see Richter Belmont knowing anything else. I can't see him being smart enough to know to choose, so I'm gonna go to Zepic Village, and you know, maybe enough time has passed that Leia has figured something out. Cool. I can only hope, right? These solos, man. Wait, that's not how you get the Zepic. That's not how you get the Zepics. You gotta stand in line. You gotta stand in line and grind the same dungeon over and over and over again. And then when you get enough dragon DKP, enough of them dragon points, then you can lot on the Zepics. Let's go make fun of Dock Lady and push her in the water. Oh. There's a young girl staying at Jaba's house. When I spoke with her, I was amazed at her fine manners. Such a charming girl. She does still smell like prison stank. I don't think she's taken a bath yet. She also carried a prison shank she made out of a toothbrush. She asked me if I had any cigarettes and then left a Snickers on my pillow. I don't know what that means. I could swear I've seen her face somewhere before. Probably just my imagination. Okay, I gotta say, if the two blue-haired girls do turn out to be the two blue goddesses... Oh no. Oh no, Fina, you've aged terribly. You lost all your hair. I mean, you've got a pretty nice beard. And you seem to have lost your legs, or you're sitting on a jelly. I'm tasing him. Well, if she's not here, my only guess is... Dude, if she's not here, that means the story can progress. I'm actually getting somewhere, maybe, if I can find her. I'm hoping she's back at Leia's. Which, you know, I've already forgotten where that is. That's not surprising. Ooh, carrots. I thought that was a baby back. I thought that was some baby back ribs just laying around outside. You know. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is nice. You can tell Leia is not used to visitors because she doesn't have a single chair around her table other than her own. Hang on a sec. Woo! Dadgum. Sorry about that. Still not 100%. That's okay. I'm well enough to play video games, Mom. But I'm not well enough to go to school. You know, that old trick where they leave your Super Nintendo controller at the foot of the bed, and if you were well enough to get up and go play Donkey Kong Country, then you could go to school! You can't fool me. Actually, my family was a hard line of like, if you threw up, didn't matter. You got to stay home. Didn't matter if you were doing cartwheels afterwards. If you threw up, you had to go to school. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about vomiting while looking at two very confused ladies. Let's see here. Fina! Jaba, I don't think you got anything new for me. Jaba's been teaching me many things since my arrival here in Zepic. Mixing herbs, fortune-telling, culture and history of Asteria, too. Also, I can make better White Russians than anyone I know. Every day makes me feel complete. My fears and reservations from my long imprisonment have vanished into thin air. Oh, almost all. The truth still petrifies me. Whenever I get particularly scared, though, I just think about when you took my hand and led me to safety. By the way, I know I shouldn't have, but I couldn't help but notice that there are some Steam achievements on this game. this entire little conversation takes on an odd turn because apparently you get an achievement for pushing her into a corridor, a dead-end corridor that she can't get out of, and you shove her against the wall. And it's called, like, taking her measurements. Then there's another Chivo where if you put on the mask that blinds you and then push her, it's like, hey, congratulations, you groped a chick in the dungeon that you just rescued. What a hero you are, Adol. What a creep master. Like, so this little thing she's saying right here, I'm like, you know, had I tried to get those Chivos, like, had I gotten those achievements, like, this takes on a nice little Stockholmy lemon twist. You taught me courage, Adol. And now I'm gonna teach you no means no. I have a taser and pepper spray. Thanks to you, I've been able to look ahead without ever feeling that I must also look back. Because then I'd be kind of cross-eyed, and that just never works out for me. Oh, okay, you done? Deb has been teaching me many things, mixed herbs every day, it's all complete, all fears well whenever, da-da, you taught me courage, see you later. Okay, Jaba, please further the plot. I'm not asking for a lot. Just give me what you got. Tell me about a dungeon, I'll give it a shot. There are 6 books of yeast. Oh man, I was patting myself on the back thinking I found 3. The remaining 3 are all hidden within Darm Tower. Devil's Tower, they call it. It dates back as far as the shrine. If you go there, I recommend you speak with my son, Goban. He should be able to show you the way in. You're an accomplished swordsman. Indeed, you are the hero that Sarah foresaw, the legendary brave soul. I commend you for coming so far. I'm certain you'll be alright, even in the Devil's Tower. And if not, can I have your radio? Alright, so now I need to go to Goban, which, if I remember right, is the guy that's kind of a known felon. Boy, that's awkward. Think she knows about all the outstanding warrants he has for his arrest? Wow. That's pretty cool. You know, I never took the time to look. Like, I saw the background, but that giant cliffside, like, just column of stone in the background that forms, like, almost a circle, that's pretty neat. Alright, let's save before I cause any kind of a diplomatic fuss. Alright, Gobi. Yeah, your mom told me she used to call you Gobi. Dr. the boss. My mother told me everything. In order to find the remaining books of yeast, you have to enter the tower. Since the day the Stormwall first showed up, the tower's been teeming with demonic sentries. I'm the only sheriff that can clean up this town. Our band of thieves tried to get things under control in there, but suffered heavy casualties. They were too strong, too many. We had no choice but to fall back. You have such a young face for that mustache. Like, if you put your finger up over the screen and just covered the mustache. My right-hand man, Dogie, has also gone missing. He's in there, but I can't even say if he's still alive. Darm Tower is an unbelievably dangerous place if you haven't gotten that already. And most definitely not for the faint of heart. If you've truly mastered the silver equipment, sword especially, you might just stand a chance. Very well, I'll open the gate for you. I ain't gonna come looking for your body though when you die. I knew you from Kokori Village. Honestly, I think the boss wants to go inside Darm Tower himself. But first, we have to find Sarah's murderer before he strikes again. Anyway, just do your best not to die, okay? After all, isn't someone waiting for your safe return? Man, I wish. This door is one way only. Once inside, you won't be able to get back out. It's also completely soundproof, so if you scream for dear life, it ain't gonna wake us from our naps. I'd say at most, you should be limited to 1 day in there. Make sure you're back here tomorrow morning with or without the books of yeast. Reopen the door to let you out when the sun rises. Alright, get going. Try not to get yourself killed in there. Hold it. Does she know that wing you're carrying? Well, Darm Tower's encased in a... Oh, okay, there's literally no way out. I figured as much. At least this game is nice enough to tell you that this is a, as they say in the biz, a poner. A point of no return. You try to use a wing, you'll just get sucked into the tower walls. You'll be killed instantly. Better hold on to it for you so there aren't any unfortunate accidents. I'm starting to think that, maybe you guys got a little side business, looting corpses. Oh, wow. See, you don't even get a choice. You just walk in. So if you weren't ready for it and you go talk to that guy... I guess I might as well start one way or another. Well, yep, okay, yep. Found the prison, I guess. I kind of don't want to leave the screen yet. You know what I mean? Oh, well, looks like I've only got 2 choices. Oh, that's nice. Hey, this counts as outside. Okay, that's very important to remember. Huh, I wonder if I've killed anyone at that bridge before. Oh, it's a circular tower, so this is going to be where I was, wasn't it? Alright, okay, got it. And I'm going to have to use the background to figure out where I am. That's actually pretty cool. Whoa, hey, what is this? Out of my way. Move it, bust. Ooh. This is obvious. Obvious trap room is obvious. Hey, I'm gonna be checking empty chests until the end of this game. Thank you very much. Heal potion got. Mirror was found. Evil ring. Oh boy. Now I'm gonna get chased around by hobbits everywhere I go. What does the evil ring do? Yeah, that seems like a bad idea. That seems like a really bad idea. So I'm just gonna hold on to this, and if I find somebody that I really don't particularly like. Although really, I mean, come on. Are you gonna be tricked by that? If I were to walk up to you and hand you this ring, would you just put it on without any reservations whatsoever? Like, yeah, that looks legit. Well, I mean, unless you were like the lead guitarist for like Sepultura or like Pantera or something, then yeah, you'd if you were Ronnie James Dio, you'd be like, oh sweet, I have 5 of these to match. Wow. I gotta say, at the onset, I would not have thought I would have enjoyed RPG combat where you just tap people like this. Like, just imagine trying to describe how this combat system works to somebody who hasn't played it before. Yeah, you just kind of aggressively nudge people, man. It's great. Ooh, Chrono broke out. Okay, that's clearly... Oh, nope, they don't. Wow, I thought for sure one of these would shoot fire out of it or something. Ah! Got an achievement for maxing out my gold. You know, I'd like to thank all the people that made it possible. Like, the mine, getting lost in the mine, getting completely stuck in the mine, and getting turned around in the mine. Without you, my Steam profile would have just been that much the poorer. Then again, I know some people that it's all about the achievements for them, you know? And hey, whatever makes you enjoy the game, right? But it's just kind of weird that there are like FAQs and guides that are like, okay, this game is crap, but it's worth this many, you know, achievement points to complete. So play this one, you know. Like, they're not even playing games they like or they want to. It's just like some of them are easy to rack up achievement points. That to me, all for the sake of your gamer score, that's just kind of odd. Chest is empty. Okay, but I'm keeping my eye on you. Don't think I'll ever trust you again, game. Oh, this music is just delicious. Someone please help that soloist out. His fingers, man. He's trying to eat the guitar, man. He's got the sriracha sauce on. At this point, his jaw's just unhinging like a snake, and he's just lunging forward, devouring his own poor weeping, like, BC rich warlock. Yeah, that's what I thought. I died. Nadal came to, he found himself locked in a prison cell. Well, at least I have some sort of a doctor in here with me. He checked his belongings and found that some were missing. Like all my gear. Oh boy. Oh, they took all my silver stuff. Okay, this is bad. Loot Gimma. So you're finally awake. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Luta Gimma. I'm a poet from this epic village. How did I get here? Well, you might not believe this, but it actually seems as if I sleepwalked here. When I woke up, I found myself surrounded by monsters, and scrambled to get away from them. It was no use. They caught me. Only instead of killing me, they threw me in here. The walls were made of heavy stone and covered with a thick layer of damp dust. So you came in here by choice? I'm flabbergasted. Why in the world would you do that? You certainly don't look out of your mind. Actually, you look sure of yourself. Completely. Admittedly, it takes a brave man to walk through that tower door of his own accord. I salute you, sir. Oh yeah, ran into someone else in here too. Rather, I saw him briefly as I fled for dear life. I was in a passage with a row of statues. I saw an old man holding something. Then, he turned into a Bishonen, and he disappeared. Is this like Chrono Trigger where I just gotta like bang on the cage wall? Oh, they took me down to basement 1. Bars were strong and shaking them appeared to be a wasted effort. Yeah, into someone, la-di-da. No door as far as Adolf could tell. Those are made of heavy stone, yep. Okay, well, let's see what items I have on hand. Oh, my evil mask! Why would they let me keep this? It's clearly... Ooh! Oh, I gave the harmonica away. I can't play my prison blues. There's crystal, maybe? Wait, why would a dead fortune teller's crystal do anything? Also, they didn't bother taking any of the books of yeast from me. These guys are jerks. Well, I might as well wear my Mr. T bling while I'm here. Doesn't look noteworthy. Probably not solid gold. Oh yeah! Woo! I wasn't really ready for that.
Howdy, stranger. Don't worry, I come in peace. Yogi's the name and wall crushing's my game. Pleased to meet ya. Let's save the chit-chat for later, though. We gotta get the hell out of here. Watch your step, man. Traps all over the place. One false move and you'll wind up right back in here. 3 stories up, there's a hallway with a line of statues. An old man named Rabba's hiding there. He's been here a long time and knows this tower like the back of his hand. You should talk to him. Alright, come on everyone, time to go. Let's make like dust and blow and wind.
Have you been thinking of that one this whole time, buddy?
Like it's time to split. We'll talk later. For now, just try to stay alive. You never know where the monsters are lurking.
I work out. I'm looking at them traps, man. I'm Myron. I'm Jelly. You go first. I'm not a swordsman like you. I'll be sticking to the shadows and sneaking my way out. Okay, so that was totally supposed to happen.
hey, I hate to ask, but if you do go see Rabba, would you please take this idol to him?
He must have dropped it at some point. Without it, he's totally exposed to the monsters. Ooh, that's kind of a suspicious looking idol there, buddy. Okay, here's where I was. Let's see if the idol, there it is, grants its bearer peace of mind. Sculpted creature's crimson eyes glitter with an eerie light. Am I invisible? Nope! Very easily harmed still. I just am... I was kind of hoping I could walk through some walls or something here, man. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm sorry, I can't unhear it. Whap! Cow! Oh, this room again. Actually, you know, last time it was really, really obvious that... Oh, ow! Broken nose, that's fine. Last time, if I recall right, it was really obvious when you had a downed wall. You know what I mean? You know, this palace kind of look to it. I know it's kind of pointless and it really shouldn't, but I can't help but be reminded of how in Fist of the North Star, how Shin's palace looked. You know when Yuria like goes to the balcony and just jumps off. Actually, pretty much every palace in Fist of the North Star looked like this. Not knocking it. No, that's wait. He said he was on the 3rd floor, right? Or did he say go up 3 floors? I know I didn't run into anybody. I'll look for someone on this floor. Hopefully I'll find him. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna go back down a floor because I think he said 3rd floor. See, this is how terrible I am. I've already forgotten. I probably don't even remember the guy breaking me out of the cell anymore. I'm too busy doing full plate CrossFit, man. I ain't got time to pay attention to stories. Okay, so he's hiding. Maybe he's in here? Oh, that would have been my first guess. That'd be about the only way to stay out of trouble, wouldn't it? Touch! Well, I'm at fully XP too, so should I really even bother fighting these guys? Wait. See that over there? Or is that just the wall wrapping? Did they design this to just wrap over, I wonder? Well, might as well go up. I really didn't see anything on that floor, and if he said 3 floors up and we started on the 1st floor, then it should be this floor, right? Then in there, because there's a... Why does it always have that? That's going to throw me off every time, that little room to the right. You hiding in here, buddy? You subsisting on lichens and moss? That is a... And it's gonna take me back down here and then... I wonder if he's gonna come back for me. Kind of funny. Come on, Kool-Aid Man. And what would you ever do without me? No need for thanks, just don't fall for that trap again, okay? Huh, it's empty. Could have sworn he was in there. Well, oh, he can't see me. Was he talking about... Okay, buddy. How about you tell me exactly where this, like, person's supposed to be? Or, you know, it is just the two of us. Your shoulders look awfully tense. He's giving me a look. He's like, hey, buddy. You're getting a little touchy.